Hello YouTube, this is Everybody Say back to you with great reviews. I am going to be doing a review now. I just came back from the Wizard World Comic Con, Louisville, Kentucky 2014, and well, it's awesome because I picked something up I've been waiting for a very long time, since I was 10 years old. So let's go on into the review and we will see what it is all about. First, going into the packaging, it is the Friday the 13th figure. As you can see, there's a nice artwork in there. He belongs right here, his accessories around him. It's okay packaging. The back, of course, features Jason and Freddy. There's the figure I have. It says get your retro fix with these fully posable figures. Each character comes dressed in tailored fabric clothing similar to the toy lines that helped define the licensed action figure market in the 1970s. So that's the packaging. Let's go on to the figure. This is sick. Oh my god, I've been waiting for this. Holy crap. This figure is amazing. Now his posability reference I will get to. It isn't the best in the world, but it is great enough to say I will give it a 5 out of 5. So let's go into it, shall we? Hopefully, considering how bad the last review was, I learned and finally went with something a little better. It's called Spider-Man Cup and Marvel duct tape holding my phone up. Alright, so let's get into this. I might turn it sideways so you can really see the whole figure, so if you don't happen to like it, I'm sorry. But I have to get on with this review already, so it's not terrible. Alright, so we got the figure here. You can see him. He's in the 8-inch scale. Would he work with the Marvel Legends? Probably not. Well, yes, actually he does work perfectly with Marvel Legends because he's a big guy. He's wearing boots, he's got everything. Now, I will reveal his mask for a second. His mask right there is pretty nice. It is breakable. His head is ugly. He is pretty ugly, but you know, that's just him. Can't make fun of him. Alright, now his head, it's pretty nicely sculpted. His clothes do have blood on them. They are pretty neat. It is Velcro on everything, and his posability is not as great as the guy told me it would be, because it was either him or the 6-inch series Battle Damaged. Jason Voorhees, which I wanted that one, but then again, he said this one was better, so got this one. Accessories. He comes with his hockey mask, of course. He comes with a harpoon thing. It's pretty bendy at the end, but it'll still break. These things, this one fits extremely firm in his hand. This one fits a little less, but it still fits pretty nicely in his hand, and his machete is really wobbly in his hand, which I only really want his machete in his hand, because that's my favorite weapon of his. His sculpt in his hands, his boots, and his head are all that are sculpted. If you don't believe me, I'm going to show you in a second that they didn't do as much as you hope they would. You can already tell right there, they only sculpted his hands. You can already tell right here, they only sculpted his boots. And right here, I mean, this is the ridiculous part. You can even see the line right there that says, like, holy crap. They only painted his neck and up. I mean, just barely below his neck, but that was it. That's all they sculpted. And that's my only issue, is that they didn't at least just give him a t-shirt or something. Because I really wanted to get him like a black leather jacket or something, put it on him and make him a... I don't know, I just don't enjoy this collar, so I really don't enjoy the jacket as a whole. But yeah, so everything is very pliable, is very bendy, especially his machete. And, well, his hands are sculpted nicely. You have a holding hand and you have that scary hand. His boots are really nicely done. They're not really sculpted at the bottom, but yeah, they're good. I mean, they're not bad. So would I give this figure a 5 out of 5? Definitely. Now, hockey mask back on. How far does his head go? If you shimmy it a little bit, his head stays about that tall. And now if you shimmy it a little downward, or you push on the back of his head and shimmy it down, he looks really far down. Pretty damn far, if you ask me. Alright, so bringing his head back up, this guy, his head also turns all the way around. It's just extremely stiff. And you don't want to break his mask, so what I suggest is you take off his mask before you move around his head. Now his arms move out that far. They move inward. They move all the way around. It is hindered by his jacket. I would take off his jacket, but then again, you don't want a stupid looking figure, nor do you want to risk his hands breaking because his wrist parts didn't go through very well. He bends not so far at the elbow. His wrists move in and out, and they swivel. He swivels at the hip. His legs do move forward in a really weird angle, so his leg only does that. And then they move out pretty far. He bends that far at the knee. His ankles move forward and backward, not so far. So would I recommend this figure to any collector of Jason Voorhees? More than definitely. This is my first Jason figure, not the figure I expected to get, but the figure I thought was the most worth it when I finally got my hands on one. So yes, thank you for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, like if you like it, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye, and have a nice, scary day. Goodbye.